definitely feel like ISIS terrorist or something. Just in front of me, they did the two blue thing. Two blue cars, that one's like right there. One pass in front of it. I don't really care to watch a flash. Like that's I don't know. I just like, I understand there's a lot of y'all out there that be targeted and stuff though too, but it's a lot of these little things that you just, like, it's organized, right? So it's been going on for a long time that, you know, like it's progressed in a way that there's major funding into it. That anything that's organized, that has a lot of money and stuff like that, could to fund into the program like this. Easily can have two people from within a city that are involved, have two blue cars and pair them up, you know what I mean? Pairing up colors of vehicles that it's nothing really that's, like a lot of them when they started getting into this, they all, you know what I mean? It's like they had a checklist they had to go by, like maintenance on their vehicles, get window tint. I do believe they use these binder things, like they're like square things, it's like pretty much, because I see them on the highway doing it, and they'll put it up to their window, like say passenger side or driver's side, and it'll literally look like if they have the darkest, like illegal tint that you can't even see in the fucking car, but it's because they put this thing up. Also, I've seen another car, only one car do this though. It's like they have their own curtains on the friggin' thing. This guy pulled it right down. He pulled it right down, like, and you cannot see inside the car because they already have tint on it. But with that in front of it, that makes it really dark out, and you can't see that. It's just like a lot of things like that. It's just like, if this is what, you know what I mean, pays your bills or whatever, fuck. It's fucking desperado right there. It really gets me though is with this all being in on human trafficking. That's the people that go around and portray lies and try to recruit people into this. Those are the real fucking ones you want to go for. Quite a few of them, but they actually come pretty close to you too. Just really watch out in your neighborhood. Just look around, just be observing your neighborhood, and you'll really start to realize who will be the ones. Be observant of people too that, like, you know, if you really look at them, because never in my life have I ever seen so many people come around me that you can literally, they're like, look at all the white ones, you know? That's the whole lead of the white ones that they have. But that's how it goes down in Kitchener Town. They're just hard at it. There's a lot of hungry fucking stalkers around here, man. They got too many stalkers. They need to stop recruiting. Come back, man, for Kitchener gets put on blast the worst. My thing is I'm gonna. Like, they already fucked with my car. That they had these gases even coming out my vents and stuff. Almost made me and Kilo, my dog, pass out right on the 401. And when this shit came out my vents, it was right when there was a row of them in front of me, like 3 lanes. I was like, like, you know what I mean? Like right away, I was just like, oh, here we go. Like, I mean, when just normal shit like that happens to you, and it's like, oh, what are they gonna do now? And they just made a line so you could not get past them, and all of a sudden, boom, these other cars. And this was like around 12 or 11, and I was heading to London. And all of a sudden, these other ones just came flying up behind me. So I was like sandwiched in between them, and then just like, I don't remember a smell being to it at all, but I remember seeing it coming right out. It was like a gassy kind of look. And yeah, it almost made me pass out in my car. And I was able just to hit the windows buttons, all 4 of them. And good thing I had the auto thing, because all the windows went down right away when all the air started coming in my car. Then boom, like I came back, like. And then it happened again when I was in Wyerton, heading back home. I was seeing an old friend, and then that time though, it was heavy, and they were really doing the brighting thing, the high beaming, flashing them, and big lines of them too. Like, I'm not even kidding you, like, because I had my GPS on, right? So they're like, obviously, they're mapping out, because my phone's hacked, it's monitored like by them. That now it comes to a point I don't care, man. Sit here, watch my records, watch me, hear me. But anyways, like, they knew where I was heading, so it's like they were able to jump ahead of me. So I was noticing that they wanted to jump ahead. Anywhere you're going, like, they want to jump ahead. And yeah, like 20 cars in a row, one after another, high beam LED lights, just boom, 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 boom. That, again, if you want to go look up at all their techniques and ways of what they do, that is one of them. A lot of these things they did, like, at the beginning, because I really didn't know who these people were. I thought they were just fucking, honestly, I thought they were fucking cops that were trying to investigate me. But I felt like they knew I just shut my life down, that they had nothing really to get on me. Just like how people went into my house and they didn't force entry, so, like, you know what I mean, they're somehow picking through my lock, or they fucking got a key somehow. Which, only way to get a key is you would have had to get a. Well, now I know this is in different ways, because I gave my dad an extra key for my place. So, and recently, past while, I've really seen now that my dad is really, he's part of this shit now. That does not surprise me that he did, but now where I'm living, my landlords, they're trying to do anything possible right now to try to get me evicted at my place, but tribunal and all that stuff's shut down. Like, they haven't even opened up yet. Like, they have such a backlog that even if you do try to do a fucking eviction, like, man, like, that shit ain't gonna go through for quite some time. So people's places in a time like this also being messed with, should not be put at risk. That is. There's all this messed up shit. I look at it as like if you feel the pain of celebrities, the way I say it, because it is no difference than the way I look at it is like paparazzi following around celebrities and stuff. That's But they act in like a paparazzi way that they just keep going by and give you zero privacy. And whatever, so you just look at it as like you're a celebrity, right? Oh man, like I know they try to fuck with your mental health and shit, but at first, like, yeah, it was getting irritating. Like I was getting kind of really mad and pissed off. A lot of times I'll say a lot of shit out. I'll say like real extreme shit. But the reason why is because it brings them out a lot more too. Because it's like, yo, keep coming out here. Keep doing your shit. There's no way that anybody could just sit there and watch the videos and everything else you have on of them. And never sit there and try to say some mental health or whatever the frig it is, man. Because Kitchener really puts themselves out there a lot. But they try to say also, like from what I've read from a lot of other people going through all this shit, is it's like a lot of racist cults, like white supremacist shit. That Kitchener is like known for their history of like German or whatever the frig it is or whatever. That even people I've met here and hung out with, that like very racist people. They don't like black people. They don't, you know what I mean? Like when I first moved here, because where I live, like you don't. Like I was raised around all different cultures and stuff, right? When I came here, I started hanging out with some people, and then they're calling black people the N-word, and I'm like, whoa, like I've never even heard anyone ever like say it just like how you guys say it like that. And then after a couple of years, and I'm just like, okay, that's just how it goes down around here. It's just, you know, it's weird, but that's what they try to carry on here. That I can see they always got a huge cult that is right into the family. Like the other day, one of the dollar store, like they're literally, I've seen their kids in the vehicles and stuff when they're doing this. This guy was literally out front of the dollar store. He's standing there, and I came up on my bike, and then all of a sudden, he was so openly about it, but he had his back turned to me, and his daughter looked like 10, like as old as my oldest son. And he's like, just keep staring at him, just keep looking at him. And he's standing there just like giggling and stuff, like he's getting a kick out of it. And she's literally standing there, beat red in the face, so embarrassed, staring at me. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like this poor child, man. Like it literally broke my fucking heart to see that a child's got to go and be pushed to do this kind of messed up stuff, man. Like that's so mentally twisted for a child to be involved in and be pushed onto. That this stuff has got to stop, man. Like these people, like it all is. It's very sick, twisted, messed up stuff, man. But here and out in Wingham Way is where I've really seen kids involved. That they have their children with them, and they're pushing them into it.